Hello guys, what's up? It's Unique Designs here, and in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the Bezier tool in Pixellab. In this video, I have explained every action and what it does. So without wasting much time, let's get right to the tutorial. So first go to Shapes and click on Bezier. This you see right here is an open path with 2 anchor points. First of all, I'm going to show you what these right here does before we move to the main tools. So the first one with the plus sign lets you add a new path with 2 anchor points. The back arrow selects the previous paths you have created. This shows you which path is active or been selected. This makes a copy of your active or selected path. This and that lets you choose which path to make active. And the last one with the minus sign deletes selected or active path. So that's it for that. Let's move to the Bezier mode. The first tool is the Add Anchor Point tool, which lets you add multiple anchor points to your path. The second lets you edit anchor points, and the last lets you move path around. So let's try to add anchor point and edit them. And we can move it around with the Move tool. Let's look at the actions. This will delete the active or selected anchor point. This will join your path, making it a closed path. With this, you can scale your form shape to be bigger or smaller. And this is the rotate action. This will let you rotate to any angle of your choice. Now let's apply them. So select the Edit Anchor Point tool, and select the third anchor point. Now click on the Delete, and it will delete the active, or selected anchor point. See, we have a curved line right here. It got rid of the active anchor point. We still have an open path, so let's make it a closed path, by clicking on the Join Path action. With the edit anchor point still selected, let's edit this. You can make it open again by clicking this. Let's make this bigger by scaling it. And we can rotate it with the rotate action. When you have a closed path, you can give it a fill color. Reduce opacity here and select fill color. You can increase the stroke width, or reduce it, and give it a color. Now let's try these simple exercises. Link will be in description for anyone who would like to download and follow. I always like to start with one anchor point, so I'm going to delete one, and then I'm going to select the anchor point tool. You can move your point to any of the 4 points. I'm going to place mine at the top point. Select Add Anchor Point tool in Bezier mode. I'm going to change the stroke color and stroke size. Now add 2 more points and click on the join path to make it a closed path. Now select Anchor Point tool and click on the upper point to bring up the handles. Take the right handle and move it horizontally to the right side. Make sure it's horizontally straight. Now click on the anchor point on the right side and take the upper handle and move it up, and make sure it's straight too. Play with the handles, and when you have a perfect curve there, then you can select the lower anchor point, and then take the right handle and move it to the right side. Do this to all the points and handles till you have a perfect circle or near to perfect. I think this is a perfect circle right there. I'm going to delete this, and we are going to move to the next exercise where I'm going to show you how to make or achieve straight lines. So whenever you want to draw something with no curves but straight lines, but don't want to waste time playing with handles, then you're always going to have to start with only one point. It's a must if you want straight lines. So make a new path and delete one point. Take your anchor point tool and move it to the first point. Select Add Anchor Point tool, and this is what you have to do to make a straight line. Click on the first anchor point and drag it to the other point. To make the next line, click on the second point, drag it to the lower right red point. Make the other line and click on the join path to close your path. We are going to apply what we have learned in the third exercise.